Hello everybody, it's Sword Song, and welcome to 52 Weeks, 52 Films, week 2, well this is not technically week 3, but I'm releasing 2 videos this week to keep up, and this time, I'm talking about a movie. If you ever wanted to watch a movie and you weren't sure what you wanted to watch, did you want to watch a comedy, did you want to watch a drama, a musical, a zombie movie, a possession movie, a movie about struggling artists, budding relationships, well, growing relationships, but you just weren't sure which movie you wanted to watch? Well, I have just the movie for you, and it's called The Dead Inside. And it's some fucking student film bullshit. It's weird, because I was going through some reviews online, and they're, like, questionably glowing. Maybe it's just because it's an independent film. Maybe, and people just have a soft spot for that. Like, it's an actual independent film, not an indie film. Maybe because there's something there I just fucking missed. But everyone I watched it with missed it too, because I watched it with Joe, I watched it with Sword Mom, and my stepdad. And, excuse me. And we were all like, what the fuck even was this movie? It's a musical, which I didn't expect. It starts off with 2 zombies, and they wander into a house, and they can't knock down a door. And then there's like this weird plot with that's kind of going on. Turns out your main character is a writer who's struggling writing her new zombie story, and she can't get these zombies into this locked room, and then she ends up becoming mentally ill, which then turns out that she's possessed by this girl who fell in love with her boyfriend because he was always at weddings because he's a wedding photographer, and she's like, well, you weren't allowed a wedding, so I assumed you like weddings, which fucking he's sick of being a wedding photographer. He wants to do something more interesting. And so the movie's fucking batshit insane. And apparently it won awards for like best score. I think Shriekfest gave it an award for best horror or something. I don't remember. But it's directed by a man named Travis Betts. Like I said, it's some film school bullshit. Like, I'm not good with a camera, obviously. Look at this. I'm not saying I'm good with a camera, but I do know a good shot when I see one. And that movie had like three good shots. But the one of them was like the girl looking into a mirror as she's singing, fighting for possession of her own body, and it's cool because it's a straight-on shot, but it's also kind of hard because you can definitely see the effects that happened to make that shot. So that's kind of jarring. And the music, like, I don't get why it was a musical, because it's fucking, the music comes out of nowhere, it serves no purpose, it's just this character, they're just singing, like, that's it. It doesn't add to anything, and I don't feel like it really furthers the storyline. A lot of the stuff you learn in the songs is stuff that you either knew through exposition, or you would have just known through basic acting, which, I don't know. The 2 leads weren't bad. I don't think the main character, the main female actress, had the skill to play the 3 characters she had to play, because she had to play like the struggling writer, and then the crazy psychopath who's like losing her mind, and then she had to play this completely innocent kind of very 50s housewife style character during the possession, and it was very hard to tell the 3 characters apart because they all kind of blended together outside of like the crazy one being absolutely batshit, especially when she like stabs her boyfriend who she's in love with, and so it's silly and boring. There's parts of them I'm like, I just never gave a fuck about any of the characters. I wanted to, I tried. I gave more fucks about the sentient zombies in the novel subplot when she was writing than I gave any fucks about the 2 main characters in the real world. Especially when, like, one of the zombies, they're like, oh, she's a witch. You know, in the zombie subplot, they're looking through, this woman's possessions, and she's got a bunch of, like, books of shadows and books on the occult and possession and blah, blah, blah. And so, like, she's a witch. And then at one point, the female zombie ends up finding a finger in a box, and she takes a bite out of it, and it turns her back into a living human. That's never explained. It's also never explained why there's a finger in a box just laying around a witch's house. So I feel like there was some symbolism there that it was either too blatant for me to see, and I'm just like overlooking it because I'm like, no, there's got to be deeper than that, or there was just it was supposed to be symbolism, and there was overall no symbolism there. And I say it's student film bullshit, not only because of, like, the 8 different goddamn stories that are happening, like, choose a goddamn story, fucking stick with it, but also the ending. You can see it coming from pretty much the second the girl gets possessed, that the boyfriend's going to kill her. Right as she gets her body back. You know, the main character's going to get her body back, she's not going to be possessed anymore, he's going to kill her. And so when that happened, I didn't feel anything. I wasn't surprised. I was like, wow, that's a very student film ending. I want to say something good about it, but it's so hard because it was so boring and so silly and convoluted and confusing because of the 8 goddamn storylines that I can't remember anything really good about it. Also, the camera was always up in someone's fucking face. Like, the first 20 minutes of the film, I was convinced that the actors didn't have legs. I was convinced that the actors didn't have legs because of how close the camera was all the time. It was like from fucking like shoulders up. And there were some shots where like it cut off the top of their head and there was really no reason for it to be that close. And there was a lot of weird slow zooms that were supposed to like build drama in times where I didn't think there was supposed to be drama, or maybe there was supposed to be drama and it just wasn't done right. So I think the most interesting part of this film was when I was reading the reviews and people were like, oh, it's a really great little cult film with great music and really likable characters, and I feel like I was reading a review for a different movie. Maybe I'm just a hard-ass bitch who hates people trying new things, but that's not true. Maybe that's a good thing about it. It did definitely try new things. There's a zombie musical out there somewhere, I can't remember what it's called, but, you know, doing it again and trying to change it, or trying to tell this story of the writer struggling with the writing and then becoming possessed due to the emotional weakness it causes. There was a lot of good, interesting ideas in it, and it was trying something new. Did it succeed? No. But neither did Blair Witch Project. Well, that's not true. People love that movie. I don't know why. But, you know, movies come along after something tries something new and then they do it better. Like Blair Witch Project. And then it went through a whole bunch of different found footage, and then there was like Paranormal Activity, which was really good. So maybe that's what this movie is. It's just a movie. Fucking can't breathe. That it's just a movie trying something new and bringing new concepts, and then maybe another movie will come along in a few years and really polish it and make it something really fantastic, as opposed to like, yeah, I guess it was a movie. So, if you like drama, comedy, musicals about zombies and possessions, which is a very niche-y thing for you to like, but if you like that, go check out The Dead Inside by Travis Betts. It's, you know, it's like, it drags. I'm not gonna lie, it drags. There's some shit in there that needs to be cut out. Even if I liked the movie, it's too fucking long for what it is. So, check it out. Maybe you'll enjoy it. Maybe you'll be one of those people who writes the glowing reviews. I don't know. I personally, probably not going to watch it again. And probably won't super recommend it to people who don't like very specific, niche-y, artsy, independent films. Because that's kind of what it is. But yeah, it's worth a shot, you know? So, that was week 2 of 52 weeks, 52 films. Dead Inside by Travis Betts, and I hope you enjoyed it, and remember to do a lot of fun YouTube stuff like comment, share, and subscribe. Bye!